YouTube, what's good? It's your boy LaRon, Potent Pondering. I'm back with another video. Please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. I had to make sure that my microphone was on. I'm sorry. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. Shout out to my returning subscribers. Yo, please make sure that you support this channel. The Cash App is on the screen. $ Potent Pondering on that Cash App. I appreciate all of y'all who be sending me love on Cash App. I appreciate you all, a lot. So listen, I have another video that's supposed to be uploading, but it got to go through the channels and all of that. And I'm just learning little different tricks and stuff that I'm going to be doing with my videos going forward. So listen, nonetheless, let's jump straight into it. So let's get into this situation as it pertains to Raven-Symoné, Joe Budden share their thoughts on Diddy's apology video. I'm not really going to get into Raven-Symoné, but Joe Budden came out and he mentioned that he felt as though that it was disgusting, right? In regards to Diddy's behavior in the video. So with Joe Budden's coming out and him having such a huge platform, being on the platform that he's on, give me a second. His ex-girlfriend, Tahiry, came out and she said, F out of here. Who? The irony. This is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house and having me talk and having to talk him into, letting her go. So she's reliving her situation. Through Joe's commentaries on Cassie and Diddy's, video that surfaced over the weekend. So I just want to know how y'all feel about that. I mean, Joe Budden, he's on a huge platform and he has to give an opinion on things. I mean, do you think it would have been better for him to remain silent in this matter? Or do you think that, rightfully so? I think that a person is entitled to their opinion, I just feel like a person is entitled to their opinion. And I'm going to be honest with you, and you might disagree with me, but I feel like inserting your trauma into another person's trauma just so that you can be in the mix of it too, I do feel like that's wrong. But I want to know how you feel about that, and let me know how you feel, how she handled that situation. So Joe Budden responded to her and said he responded to her on Instagram and said, Tahiry, you are lying, failed gold digger that was abused, targeted, and manipulated by many men. Outside of me, you lack the identity, which is why you have tried to desperately attach yourself to me for over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased you a mattress. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you, and you were happy you made the sale. You were fine then. There was a night after Starlet 6 years. Let's see what he said. There was a night after Starlet 6 years ago when you invited me inside of your new place. You were fine then too. You were on my body the entire last stint of Love and Hip Hop, and you tried your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Yet you continue to slight my name online because it's your identity. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You're a low-level Dykeman con woman, just like Cardi B. Ooh, get into the Dykeman con women, Dominican mommies of New York City. Dykeman con women that's been lying about for ages. He called her a low-level Dykeman con woman he's been lying about for ages. I pray you heal and move on. Hopefully this is our last exchange. Prayers to all of the real victims. So he's basically denouncing her claims and saying that her claims are not the truth. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about that? Let me know if you ever tried this drink too. This is an Austin, Texas drink. It's called Rambler. It's a grapefruit drink. Really, really, really good. So that wasn't enough from with Tahiry. Tahiry responded to it. She said, Joe, you can say whatever you want about me. Those who know me know I'm not scared of you anymore. You can keep bullying, intimidating the rest. Those who know you, those that know you and are around you know the truth. Sad that they continue to enable your behavior. Your time is coming. But listen, I feel like this, Tahiry, this situation in regards to Joe Budden responding to Cassie and Diddy situation. Why did you have to insert yourself into that? I understand that domestic vi is a touchy and sensitive subject, right? And I can imagine that it's gonna make a person feel a certain type of way. But I do still feel like there is something wrong with people who insert themselves into other people's trauma and then they try to like get into the mix of it and all of that, right? So listen, after that happened, um, Evelyn Lozada, you know, the one who be out in Las Vegas, Nevada, rocking Prada. Evelyn Lozada, she came out here and she was like, seeing known abusers comment on domestic V incidents is unacceptable. If you've hurt others, you have no right to speak on these matters. You need accountability, not hypocrisy. So listen. So people in the comments are saying, thanks, Evelyn. Back to you, Wanda, and the weather. Evelyn can't keep her hands to herself, Lazada. Yeah, because Evelyn is crazy too. Evelyn, sit this one out. You are known for violence. Not saying you didn't go through or deserve DV, but you were the image of violence on reality TV. This is what I'm saying. But you know what? These Latinas, they're gonna stick together. They're gonna stick together. Evelyn is abusive as well. We all saw her physically and verbally abuse others on Basketball Wives. Exactly. She's a bully. She's a bully. So I don't know why these people get delusional and act like, you know, get confused and all that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me know what you feel about Joe Budden's chiming in on the Diddy matter. I feel like he has a right to say something. And just because, and I understand, and I'm not disqualifying their trauma that they've been through, but I just feel like inserting yourself into Cassie's situation to bring more light into what you've been through. So bring them up on charges then. Why didn't you file any charges against him or anything like that? Why? You know what I'm saying? This is the problem. People want to come and attach themselves to a story after the fact. I'm not invalidating what you've been through though, but to me it just seems a little messy. So let's move on. Leave your comments below in regards to that. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm here in Texas and there was a Uvalde unaliving that took place a few years ago. When did this happen? I believe this happened on in May of 2022. 19 children and 2 teachers were unalived in a mass pow pow at the Robb Elementary School. Nearly 2 years later, the families are being monetarily awarded. So they're being awarded, I believe that it's going to be $2 million per family. I just don't feel like that's enough money, just to be honest with you. No money will ever bring a child back, but I just don't feel like that is enough money. Like, if you want to be truthfully honest, I don't. Leave your comments below and let me know how you feel about that. I want to move on to Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla. It's crazy how I feel like this is Glorilla's song, but she's playing it back and it's more like Megan Thee Stallion thing, and Cardi B. So Cardi B is definitely using them to pull herself through, and she's definitely going to try to come on this record and diss JT. So just expect it. She's going to diss JT on this record. And I just can't wait to see what's going to happen if JT is going to respond to Cardi. I feel like Cardi could be aiming at JT or Bia, but I feel like maybe it's going to be more on the lines of Bia, right? Because, you know, in a few weeks ago, Cardi was like, you know, she's going to be popping crazy cash-ish on this record or whatever. And yeah. So listen, I want to see what JT is going to do, because I'm already calling it. I know that she's going to be talking spicy to JT. We're going to see what's going to happen, right? But I want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion when she talking about she sold out Madison Square Garden. Yo, when I made a comment on the blogs the other day, them people were so pissed. I told y'all that Megan was not selling out all of them tickets, and this is the side. This happened on both sides of the arena and all around. So you see that right there, right? That's all empty seats. She didn't sell out the whole arena. Empty seats in the front. And then it's empty seats that go on the other side as well. So they want people to think like Megan Thee Stallion sold out this arena. She sold out Madison Square Garden. She didn't sell out Madison Square Garden. She didn't. And yo, I don't think Cardi B realized how weak she look right now, ma. You dropped 4 songs and ain't none of your songs stick, so you feel like you got to stick yourself to the Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla situation. That song is like top 40 on the charts right now. It's not doing extremely well, but it's not like doing worse as your song. You know what I mean? You supposed to be Cardi B. You got enough out right now, and it's number 80 after 9 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. That's crazy to me. It's like, so Cardi, she got the BET Awards coming up, and you know, she just needs something to stick to. But I'm telling you, what she's gonna do on this record, she's gonna talk crazy, because Cardi feel like she got to get into this beef thing one way or another. I told y'all she's been eyeing this whole beef thing. She's seen what's going on with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I thought you said you wasn't dropping no music because of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation, but you want to hop on and write another Black woman's moment because you don't got no moments of your own. You dropped 4 songs and none of them went up, but you feel like, you know what, the summer is coming and things like that. I need to be on a record So you want to stick to that record. That's crazy that Cardi B is so see-through. And people are saying that Cardi B is pregnant too. I don't know if she's pregnant or if it's just the way that her corset fit on her frame, but I just find her to be very desperate antics. It's just like, dang, it's like these women can't have anything to themselves. It's like, why didn't you remix Enough Miami and throw them on it? Why you couldn't remix and bring some other girls on and do something like that? But that song is sinking so bad. But and your label sees definitely the writings on the wall, Cardi. They see the writing on the wall, and she looks stupid up there on that stage. Energy seemed off and all of that. Anyway, I want to talk about this too. A video is going viral of Megan Thee Stallion where she talked about putting hands on some guy and all of that. So, in light of all of the situation with the Diddy video and people talking about DV and all of that, people are talking, brung this video up and said that Megan had openly said, why she no longer puts her hands on men. She said, a man will quickly snitch on you and send you to jail. So this is a woman who's coming out and blatantly admitting to putting her hands on people, even though we know there are toxic relationships and people, they go both ways a lot. They're just resurfacing this video to show that, I guess women can play a role in it as well. I don't think no woman or child deserves to be, go through anything where a person is putting their hands on them and taking them through trauma. But I think that you need to watch if you yourself putting your hands on it is putting your hands on people as well. So that's just interesting to me, right? But listen, I want to know your opinion on that. Do you think that Cardi B is going to be trying to diss JT on this record? I definitely think that she's going to diss JT. She's going to. The way that she was talking up in them spaces. And Cardi, I'm sorry, you a sore loser. You're a sore loser. Why you ain't getting none of them songs to pop? Poor Shakira put her all into you. She thought that you was going to bring her streams. She thought that you was going to bring her the streams like Karol G got on Tusa. You ain't do nothing. You ain't deliver. You didn't deliver at all. So listen, I know that they mad. I know they big mad behind the scenes. They big mad. They big mad about that. So listen, let's move straight on. So Nicki Minaj, some people online feel like Nicki Minaj was snubbed from the Apple Music top 100 albums. I want to say this. You got to look at Apple Music as like any other source and platform, right? Like this right here, Potent Pondering, I'm one source on YouTube. It could be a person on YouTube that's praising Cardi B, right? That don't have nothing to do with me. And Apple Music, they deem their top 100 albums, they're one platform. I mean, yes, they're big because they have a streaming and all of that, but nobody's not going to care about that at the end of the day. There were albums on that list that I felt like needed to be higher. There were albums on that list that I did respect, but I felt like they possibly could have been lower. Like with Amy Winehouse, right? They put her at number 8 with Back to Black, right? They had some good songs on there, but that album was not no top 10 album of all times, right? Because you got to think how a top 10 album translates and translates worldwide, right? I don't know if they put Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill on there. I got to go look at that, but that was a hit album around the same time as Lauryn Hill too. So I felt as though, I don't know who voted that on for Amy Winehouse. Rest in peace to you, baby girl. I was just streaming Back to Black the other day. I love that song, right? But it's just like that list means nothing, One thing that I was excited about is, the Lauryn Hill.
You have the number 1 album.
That's crazy.
So Lauryn Hill was sitting there, I can't play the music or anything like that. So she looked beautiful, They told her that she had the number 1 album of on the 100 best albums list. This is one source. This is like the BET Awards. It's like going to, I don't want to say the Grammys. I mean, the Grammys is just one place too. It's like going to the Soul Train Awards. This is one place that's saying like, the top 100 albums. They have 50 Cent at the bottom of the list. I personally felt like he should have been higher on the list. Yeah. I felt like he should have been higher. But shout out to Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she definitely deserved. Again, when it comes to Nicki, we already know what her stats is. We know what she put up for all of her albums as platinum, multiple multi-platinum singles and all of that. So it's like, don't internalize that and be mad at it and be like, oh, they snubbed her or whatever the case may be. And this is 100 albums, like, rap, R&B, all different genres is what I'm trying to say. So this is one source. What is Forbes magazine saying in regards to her earnings and what she's putting up on the board, right? Listen, Nicki Minaj don't got no tour that looks like this, baby. She don't got no tour with empty seats like that. And then it's only $20. And don't you see that there's empty seats up in there too? Baby, that's empty. That's empty. EMPTEA, TT, that's T. It's empty. Megan ain't sell out no damn Madison Square Garden. Megan ain't sell out no Madison Square Garden. She thought that she could rock it like Harden. Please stop it. Stop it. So listen, before we get up out of here, I just want to, I want y'all to be ready. She's going to be dissing JT. I want to see if JT is going to respond back to her. I want to see if she's going to respond back, because the way that Cardi was talking 2 weeks ago, talking about this song and how her fans are going to feel so stupid, and the way that she got to ride another black woman's wave to the top because she ain't got a wave of her own. Go get your own songs popping. But you know, Glorilla, like I said, this song to me is almost like Megan's song. It's almost Megan's song, and the way that Megan announced it and all of that. Listen, what it's gonna do is like they trying to get Cardi a top hit for this year. You try to pull her from out the trenches that she's in right now. Cardi in the trenches. She got some big special. This she gonna try to bring them out to the BET Awards and perform with them on stage too, because none of her songs is really going up. Listen. This is your boy LaRon Potent Pondering. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Support this channel. The Cash App is on the screen. That's $Potent Pondering. Never pandering, never panhandling. Put that turkey bacon in the pot and get to scrambling. Watch how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you think about the situation with Joe Budden and Tahiry. Again, my heart goes out to anybody who survived and been through DV or currently going through it, right? I just don't like how people push their moments and other people's moments, but you know, why couldn't she get an interview and book and talk about that and have her own issue and say, hey, I have an issue with Joe Budden. He did this to me, but yet he's online, you know, championing around and trying to, like, you know, speak out against XYZ, and he did this to me. But you had to squeeze yourself in the blogs. So many people and celebrities, they try to put themselves in the comments so they can get a swirl of, like, you know, opinion and attention, right? So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about the situation with the Uvalde children. The families getting $2 million. 19 people, including 2 adults, were taken out from that incident that happened back in 2022. That's crazy. Let me know what you think about the Wannabe remix with Cardi trying to ride somebody's wave, trying to rise to the occasion. She's so corny. Cardi corny. So listen, and also Nicki Minaj, you know, they said that she was snubbed. I just feel like it is what it is. You know, these people gonna move wacky, move funny, and all of that. I ain't sweating it. I'm just not. This is your boy LaRon Potent Pondering. Subscribe. I'm up out of here.